Alright, here we start game 2 of the night, scrimmage 2 here. We're out this time with Tiny at center, Olivia and Rain on the wings. Looks like Ellie's going to go back play defense here with Kinsey. And I believe we still have Isabel out there in goal to our right there. There's a face-off, goes our offensive side. And Tiny gets it, dumps it farther down. Goalie kind of pushes offside. See if we can get a little forecheck towards it here. But gets back to Ellie. Ellie gets it. Shoots right off that kid's leg right in front of her. He's limping. Maybe get a shot towards the goal. I'll give her a shot on that one. All right, now we got Pippa out there with Eloise and Isabel. Well, Isabel's out there, so it must be or Eleanor must be in goal. All right, we kind of get that. Gets it back to Kinsey. Kinsey's gonna line up. Deflection right for the net there. Oh, we kind of skate past it. That's a good opportunity there. And now back the other way on defense here. 3-on-2. The back check tries to catch up. And we fall down there. So Isabel's out skating. I think Eleanor, I think she's wearing Isabel's number there. I see 29. That confused me. Always gets it. Black defense or white defense controls it. Go out there to it. Where we at? Let them skate all the way to the net there. I don't know what we're doing there. Kinsey seems like she got stuck right there. There, he got stuck behind our net here. Kinsey tries to get up towards Pippa. Back to the white, and he got a deflection for the net there. Oh, he's gonna try to get to this. Gets it on the board. White holds it in again. Cover that up. And there you go. All right. Now we got out here. We got Tiny again with Everly and Emerson, Gretchen and Jaden on defense. I believe. And Jaden gets this one here off of the behind the net shot. Gets out to Everly on the wing. Tiny tries to help out. Emerson's there to help out. Got 4 girls there. Where's that thing at? Stuck under somebody's body or something? I guess I don't know. Hey, Emerson comes out with it. Gets over the side. She's gets it poked out of her stick, and White holds his own. Gretchen takes that one away. They're going to call a penalty on Gretchen that again because all right, Gretchen's on defense, gets to the penalty for taking that one away. And now we'll go to penalty kill mode. And we out here, you got Olivia, EJ, Kinsey, and Eloise on this penalty kill. And Kinsey blocks that one, I believe. EJ has it, got some space here. Tries to get to Eloise to get it out of the zone. And it gets out of there. Now White's going to take it in again here so we can... There you go. Defense held that up. That one gets right to the net. Eleanor keeps it out. They pass it back and forth here. Try the other side. Always gets to it, skates it. Did she get it out? Well, somebody got it out. Olivia got it, helped her out. And Olivia got all the way down there. I mean, she got a little shot just off the side of the goal. And the White gets it back in. Where are we at here with the penalty? We're at 30 seconds left to go in the penalty here. Coming outside here, there's Eloise. Can always get that past the defense. Nope. You gotta know that defense is coming. Figure out some way to get that off the wall. They get it right in front there. Olivia's able to kick it off the side before it becomes a shot. And right on the wall, can she get it? There we get out to Eloise if she can get going. Get a little breakaway, but she has 3 kids right on her. And then have to go for a change there. Fresh legs here. Pippa comes on ice with Ellie and Jaden and Tiny. Gretchen's done the penalty, comes out of the box. And I don't know if I got that on camera. Gretchen ran right into the wall. I'm not sure. And Braden's on ice. Even strength. That one pop. You get stuck in the net there. Blow the whistle and blow it down. Oh, they let him take it out there. Okay. It was stuck on the net behind the net. All right. And Tiny gets that one out of the zone. Again, penalties over even strength. 11 minutes in the first period. And we got offsides. And Isabel comes in with Pippa and Tiny. Ellie and Jaden on defense. Tiny and Isabel help that forward, then Pippa helps it forward. And gets stuck there just after they get past the blue line. Coming hard the other way. Ooh, that snuck through everybody in other corner. Back to the Whites defense. Ooh, and he missed that one and gets behind him and in the neutral zone. That puck stopped right there in the ice. And the White gets it back. Oh, we're making a change right there as they get a nice pass. And Ellie's there to... Oh, Ellie gets her good back check there. Gets her in time to prevent the shot. And Jaden comes across. Isabel's there. Isabel tries to make... Oh, somehow she got that. Eloise is on the ice. And White passes it around. So yeah, Pippa, Eloise, and Isabel out there on the front line. Jaden and Ellie on defense. No, White held the blue line again. Ooh, man, that's right in front of the net there. That's a close one. Ooh, that was a pass to the back door. Was open and just couldn't connect on the pass there for White. And they get it out of the zone. That's offsides. And there we get a little break here. All right, now we got Tiny, Everly, and Emerson up front. Kinsey and EJ back on defense. Face off, White take... Oh, no, not really. Almost had it, then Emerson popped it off the stick. Ooh, they wait down one. Everly gets there. Good pressure. Good pressure. And then White gets it out of there. They're going to skate it across the middle here. We poke it away for a bit, then Tiny's going to catch up to it. That was good. Because he saw another kid coming hard there. No, White gets it. Not letting the shot get taken there, but they kind of still control it. That one, ooh, right, bounced funny off the post there and right in front of the net. I think EJ popped that up. EJ pops behind the net again. Now White's keeping control of it, keeps dumping it in. And that one gets all the way to the goalie. All right, right, on the ice comes Gretchen, Eloise, Rain, Olivia, and Jaden. As he goes about to Gretchen, Gretchen slaps it back to their defense. So we won the face-off, but we couldn't quite. There we go, Rain ends up getting that, and got a little Eloise, Rain, and Olivia up front there. We got to make a pass. We still got it in the zone there. Eloise has it. Next little move there. We're gonna get a shot off. Get a shot. Goes in the opposite corner. Here's a little pass there. Gets it back behind the net again. Oh, Jaden held it for a moment. Now White has it going hard. See if Gretchen can catch up to him. She does. Knocks it off. Nice skating there. And then we get it back to it. And again, we catch to it. We slap it, but we don't get a hold of it and pass it to our teammates. I think that was past the blue line, but they counted it as holding it. Rain goes there. Good aggression on Rain's part. Gets to it. And that'll be offsides. It's okay. We're trying to make a line change, so it gets a little bit more time. All right, Tiny, Pippa, and Isabel out here again. I think we're going to have Kinsey and Ellie on defense, I think. Yep. All right. 5:40 to go in the first period. And Tiny wins that one. Pushes it forward. Pippa kind of got caught on her skates there. Everybody runs into each other there. Pile up. Let's get out of this if we control it. Everybody's bunched up though. We got everybody in one spot. LA comes and makes a takedown, and they're going to call penalty there. Take it away. We got the LA penalty here. And that should call the penalty there. Yep. All right. 5 minutes to go in the first period. And it'll be penalty kill mode again. Ellie goes to the box. And we'll have Kinsey and EJ out here, along with Pippa and Tiny. Face-off kind of stuck by the centers there. White, where's it at? All right, there it is. Hard shot from with a bunch of crowd in front of the goalie there. White controls it behind the net, moves back and forth. There you go. And Whites were bunched up in front of the net there. A lot of screen for the goalie. EJ's going to get backhands it back to Kinsey. They got an ice there we can get going here. Oh, pass it back to their defense. Maybe nice for us to get the hang of catching that and maybe try to find a teammate to pass to. White swings it around. Looking for a spot. No, find a guy there. 44 is going to try to find that back door, and Kinsey was able to use her body to get in the way of that one. There's the one right to the net, and Eleanor's able to come. All right. Little shift here. Looks like we're going to have Emerson with Everly, EG, and Kinsey. 25 seconds to go in the penalty. And we're able to get in the way of that shot thing there. Emerson they get it right back to our goalie. Running clock, covered up. There you go. And 10 seconds to go. That should pretty much run the penalty dead here. So the way this works with the running clock, as soon as it drops here, Ellie should be able to get out of the box because the penalty is done with here. So back to even strength here. He's got to get off, get things. It looks like Eloise is coming on the ice for Ellie there. And as they had a breakaway there. Eloise is coming out the box right off the bench right in the right time there. That icing right is always coming right off the bench there right when we got that. So it's been a perfect breakaway time, but it's icing. All right, so we got Eloise, Olivia, and Rain out here up front. Jaden and Gretchen on defense. Faceoff goes with Olivia. 2 minutes to go in the first period here. White gets that one just off net there. Rain go poke that away from him there. All right, other corner. Olivia's going to get to it, I think. Skates out, got Eloise right down there. Rain to the far right side. White takes it away. Also think about dumping it down deep in there. If you know you're not going to get all the way, you could just dump it down deep, then chase for it. Now White's getting around, and Gretchen catches up to it here and uses her strength to push him out of there. Somebody else go get it now. It's right there. We're going to watch it. And the popcorn way over the top of everything. Other corner. Rain gets to it. Gretchen's going to get to it. Defense stops it. Back to the way. Jaden gets to it. See if we can find somebody here. Jaden just skated out. Got a little bit of a 2-on-3 here. Jaden gets it in. White takes it away. Where's our offense? Where's our offense at? Here comes, looks like Pippa come off the bench. And Tiny's back on the ice. Make kind of a change here as it's down there. White gets around there. Gretchen and here goes Tiny trying to get to a back check there. They try to pass it. Ends up finding Ellie. That's Pippa there. Got Isabel to the opposite side there. And then we still got control of it a little bit. Nope. There, Gretchen uses her strength, gets it deeper down in there. Where's their offense? Go get that thing. Centering pass there for White. They're going to go around the other way. Jaden's trying to catch up. Able to keep it off to the side. They end up getting a shot. Looks like it hit the post. Gretchen has it. Got Isabel the other side there, and that's the end of the first period. All right, start the second period here. Eleanor takes the left side goal. We're going to start with Eloise, Everly, and Emerson up front. Let's start with Ellie and Kinsey back on defense. Face off. White ends up getting that one. The wing takes it. Everybody runs into each other. And they dump it all the way down. Kinsey gets to it. Swing to the other side here. See, Emerson can get this one. There it is again. We're kind of circling around. There we get out of the zone. They pass it around. Get a centering pass. Oops, sorry, I don't know if I got the camera over there, but they end up behind our net. And that went right in. Somehow must have had a screen in front of Eleanor. She couldn't see it and couldn't catch it there, and looked like a bunch of people in front of the net there. So 1-0. A bunch of people there couldn't quite get it. It was like a high one, so. All right, now we'll go here. We'll have Tiny and Rain and Olivia up front. Kinsey and Ellie back on defense. Tiny pokes that one forward nicely. Defense for White. Controls it. Gets it around. Olivia steals that pass. She's going to skate it in. And White takes it away. All right. It's Kinsey going to do that. Kinsey going to take the middle. Keep going forward. Go in with her. There you go. Nice stop in. There you go. Now we need offense to go get it. And White takes her right out of there. Looks like Ellie steals that one. Got some room to skate here. Her and Olivia get going with it. Yep, we kind of waited there, and now White knocks it off the stick and back out of there. Had a breakaway chance there. And back the other way. Olivia steals that one, or is that Emerson? Emerson steals it away. Oh, Olivia. I saw a 7 there on her sleeve. That was Olivia. Pip is in the game. Eleanor gloves that one. I don't think it was quite on net, but we need a break there. We have a new crew come out. It looks like we have Isabel, Eloise, EJ, and Jaden coming on ice. And looks like Pip is going to stay out there. And face-off goes back to their defense. They get a long shot. Ooh, that was almost deflected. That was a tough one. And Kennedy's kind of like this little shallow hot fly partial line drives here, getting just over people's heads. Okay, so then around towards the wing here. Pippa tries. Oh, must got past everybody. Isabel catches up to it. A nice pass down right in the middle, and that goes right in the net. Nice passing. They're looking for somebody down the middle. There's nobody in defense in the way. All right, now is Tiny up front with Emerson and Everly. EJ and Jaden back on defense. White gets this one, skates around net. We're trying to put a little pressure on them, and they pass it right past everybody. And now we got a 3-on-1. Jaden's able to knock that one away. So on to Everly. Can we get that off the wall? Everly gets to it. Runs into the defense. Emerson shoots it out of there. White passes it around. I think that should be offsides, but then I don't know, I guess you're saying they held it. And on the ice comes Eloise and Rain. Hard shot, just off the net. So Eloise, Rain, and Everly out there now. Off his line, Jaden and There's a wave to that one. Eloise gets to it here. See if we can get it out of there. Kind of runs into defense again. White has it. They pass it to 28 here. He's kind of, didn't know he's looking for a change. Olivia's on the ice. See if Rain gets it. Dump it in there now. Go in it. Gretchen's on the ice right in time. She gets it right in front of there. She can make a move. And it got poked right off her stick. She got to use her body and take that in there. There's a hard shot. Just misses the net though. Eloise gets it back towards Ellie. Ellie moves it around a little bit. Right to the middle. There's nobody in the middle except for White. We need somebody in the middle there. And White takes it down from there. On the ice. Pippitt comes on the ice. All right, now I got Pippa, Tiny, and Ellie and Gretchen, and here comes Isabel to join them. Pippa pokes that one away. We'll race for it. Pippa gets to it again. Where's her bells? There's Tiny, and Isabel's right there to catch up. And there, they didn't call icing. Looks like they waved that one off. Oh, we got a dump in there. See, Isabel's trying to get to it. Got Pippa and Ellie, or Tiny on the other side here. Got 3 people right in the same spot there all of a sudden. Ellie, good thing she did that because there's nobody else behind her. And she gets it off of them, but then White takes it away again. And now they got just Gretchen trying to catch up here. Next move. Yep, there you go. Nice defense. They get out of the zone. Now we got Isabel out there with Pippa and Eloise is back there. Gretchen has it. Kind of pushes it too far ahead of herself. And then White pokes her at the stick right away. That one goes over the net. Ooh. Just missed the net again. We're letting it bounce right in front of the net a lot. And that's in the net finally. Too many chances, like 5 chances right in front of our net there. Then we're chasing the puck and about 5 steps behind it. All right, now we have Tiny out there with Emerson, Everly, EJ, and Kinsey back on defense. Couple rebound opportunities there, and we're able to get it out of there. Everybody tried to get the Tiny. And they reconnected with each other. So yeah, Kinsey and EJ back on defense now. Emerson, Everly, and Tiny up the offensive line. Another one right in the net. Backhand that right over the goalie. Got right past our defense. 4-0. All right, back in the ice comes Eloise, Olivia, and Rain. EJ and Kinsey still back on defense. Go with her, girls. Oh, I broke a stick here. I think that's going to be a penalty on White, I think. I think that maybe that stick broke because he did something. I didn't know why he broke it. Get a roughing there, so we'll be power play time. We're going to have Eloise, Emerson, and Tiny out there. EJ and Kinsey back on defense. There's the E-line, Eloise, Emerson, and Tiny. I know they did a way at the beginning of the season. I think they had a good line together. And Eloise gets over to Emerson, just off a nice shot though, just off the net. And then they dump it all the way there, and that should be icing. There you go. And then again, that doesn't really help us with the running clock so much. So it'll be 140 and the penalty. That's a good 20 seconds, about the 120 now. Kinsey, now that she waved on it. White, take it away. Kinsey just couldn't quite get that trigger pulled. Back to the way here. Looks like Eleanor's going to get it and pass it back to Tiny. So he gets the passes here. Nope. And they call offsides, and again, that doesn't help us with the running clock. $40 seconds here. Where are we going, girls? No, we're gonna stall here. Four minutes in the second period. Now we got Olivia in there with Emerson still out there and Tiny. Jaden and Gretchen on defense. Again, we have the power play and we're playing defense. Oh, skated past it. And even strength. On the ice comes Rain. Joins Olivia and Isabel. Oh, no, Pippa, sorry. Pippa. Olivia and Rain up front. Jaden and Gretchen on defense. Hit the stick, not the puck. There you go. Jaden sneaks it away. Now they get going here. Got a little bit of run. Jaden and Pippa right there. Jaden gets it up to Pippa there. Where's the other offense? There's Rain. And then we had to take it away. We still got it though. Get it all the way to the goalie. Eloise is back in. Gets it, flings it back towards the goalie. Got a bouncer there. Goalie covers it up slowly. All right, it's like Emerson and Everly going to come join Eloise, and Ellie and Kinsey are back on defense. Look at Emerson, nice shot. Oh, just gets it out of there. Nice shot. All right. Oh, at least took it that way at the end there. And kind of skated into each other, though. So we had no wing over on that side then, and White skates it out of there. Able to get to it. Can't get it past the blue line though. Ellie gets it out of there. Good icing time there. 40 seconds to go in the second period. And on ice comes Pippa, Isabel, Tiny, EJ, and Jaden. And that's the end of 2. All right, start to the third period here. Eleanor takes the right side goal. And start with Tiny, Pippa, and Isabel, Isabel out there. Jaden and EJ on defense. Black Omaha girls win that one a little bit, but then it kicks back to Jaden. Then kicks it back to White, and White swings it around the horn. EJ does a good job stopping that one. White kicks it back behind our net again. EJ tries to get up. Jaden has it. And White takes it away. EJ has it again. Back, same direction. There we got it out of there. Eloise is in there. That one gets all the way to their goalie and covers it up. Let's see, we're going to have Eloise, Olivia, and Rain on the offensive line here. Gretchen and Ellie coming on defense. No, they got to run right off that face out there. Gets the shot and the rebound, and it goes in. And he got that one off face off and swung it around, and there we go. Same crew out here. Always Rain and Olivia. Gretchen and Ellie back on defense. They're gonna get Gretchen for a penalty there because she's like 3 times bigger than that kid. So I know what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to just let him get it, I guess. Alright, penalty kill time again. Emerson, EJ, and Kinsey, and Tiny out there for the penalty kill. White gets it. The one-timer couldn't quite connect. And a quick shot there. All right. Everly and Pippa come out to do the line change here. We got a break. EJ and Kinsey stay out there. 40 seconds left in penalty. Ooh, good job. Pippa comes out there and contests that one, and Kinsey gets to it and gets it out of there. Nice. There's a good penalty kill play there. And again, with the running clock, I'd say this is just as good as a old-fashioned penalty kill icing. That pretty much will run it down by the time we get to this dropped off. 10 seconds, 5. So Gretchen should be able to get out of the box here. Here comes Eloise and Pipper out there now. And Gretchen will get out of the box as soon as this drops on ice. There you go, get out in there. And there, one timer go. She's got to get all the way across there. Isabel has it, tries to get hold of it. Or no, it's EJ, sorry. And that's offsides. Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Olivia. Who's out there now? So Gretchen and Ellie, I think, are going to be on defense. And we're going to have Olivia, Rain, and Eloise on the offensive line for the neutral zone face-off. And White ends up with that one. Hey, right back to Eloise here, so she can turn the corner and get going. Oh, runs right into White. And they got offsides. Same group out there. Gretchen gets that one over to Olivia. She has a space to go here then. She's going to get a long shot there, and it goes right over, right over the shoulder into the net. See who passed that to her? Gretchen? I'll give the Gretchen that one. All right. Olivia gets the one right over the shoulder of the goalie. I think Gretchen passed that to her. Somebody did see the difference. I give the assist to Gretchen on that one. Couldn't quite remember who passed that. There, when I get all the ice, always has it up here. She can catch up to it. Oh, White gets her. She still has it. Gotta be quicker. They're coming in quick. He's kind of waving on the backhands here. All right. White's taking it in hard. Olivia gets a nice back check in there, and on ice is Tiny's back on ice. Again, we get to it, we slap it, but we don't really pass it. We just kind of tap it. Here we get out of the zone. And they're going to call icing. 10 minutes to go in the game. All right. Now we got Tiny in there with Isabel and Pip up front, EJ and Jaden on defense. Well, it gets past them and they lose the zone there. Isabel or Pippa comes in hard and takes that away. Goes hard, a long shot. Hits the glovey in the goal right there in front of the net. That went in, I think. Oh, they kept that out somehow. Okay. I don't know how he kept that out. It looked like one under his leg. All right, we still got the pressure on our offense. Well, there, the Whites gets it and skates it out. Now they're going down nice, looking for passes up there. I think Eleanor stick that one away from there. EJ pushes outside and knocks out the stick. There we are. Pippa's trying to get to it. Pippa backhands it back to the defense. Opposite corner. Boy, that was following the puck there. Nice backdoor pass, goal. And now we have Eloise in there with Everly and Emerson up front. Kinsey and Ellie on defense. All right. Oh, sorry, get the camera over there. Back defense, Kinsey has it. Skating it up down nice. Gets past few. And Eloise was standing right in the blue line there, and then it kind of got knocked up a stick. Oh, we waved it, and now we're going hard the other way. 3-on-none. Little pass, and ooh, good job. Eleanor's able to get over there and keep that out of the net for now. And Kinsey ends up getting a check-in penalty there after all that. All right, 7 minutes to go in the third period. And we'll have Tiny, Olivia, Gretchen, and Jaden out here on the penalty kill. No, Gretchen couldn't keep her balance there. Back to Gretchen, right back to her. Where's that? There it is. Gets it along the wall. Defense holds it in. Hard one right at Eleanor. Gretchen digs that out of there. Her and Olivia run into each other, but they both get it out of there. Gretchen's got some space, tries to skate it down a little further. Turns the corner, runs right into White. Oh. Keep kind of the pressure down here. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. There we go. What do they call icing? I don't know why they called that. Alright, well that ends the penalty time. So again, as soon as the puck drops, should be even strength. They called icing, but they were way past the red line. Alright. Had Eloise in there with Ellie and EJ in defense. Pip on the other side of her. And back on the ice comes Kinsey. And that sneaks behind our net. EJ's gonna get to it. On the ice comes Rain. She didn't get past that blue line, huh? I thought they got it past the blue line. All right. Rain has it on the wall, puts it back to their defense, and right back to the middle. EJ puts it back to Rain. Got always in the middle. Rain takes it out on the wall, and White has it. No icing, I guess. All right. Pippa gets it down there. That White kid, 40, whatever he is, stole that pass. Nice try there. And a hard shot goes right in the net. Stole the pass, then made a nice shot over the gloved shoulder. All right, on the ice comes Everly, Tiny, and Emerson up front. Gretchen and Jaden back on defense. All right, Gretchen steals that one nicely, takes it in, runs into 4 kids though. Where's everybody else at? Oh, she gets a shot off. There you go. Other offense needs to get in there when they do that. Like we always stand out by a blue line. All right, now we get an offensive zone face-off. Tiny gets it moving towards the goal. Everly skated right in to try to get it, but then it went right back to her spot. Popcorn's around a little bit. White takes it. Oh, Caitlin's not here today. Caitlin missed it today along with Bristol. Knew we were missing somebody else. All right, Gretchen gets tripped, and they called it. One referee way over there called it. The other one behind Gretchen was going to wave it off, but we got a power play there. I mean, she's only 3 times bigger than that kid, so there has to be some effort to take her and put her on her feet. All right, power play. Eloise Kazai with Olivia and Pippa. EJ and Genzi back on defense. Face-off gets going towards their goal. Still got it towards the goal. Backhand right to the goalie. And he gloves it. Down to the last minute 10 of the game. It's supposed to be power play the rest of the way out. 1 more minute to go here. Here, get it over to Pippa. Pippa turns the corner. Too slow pulling the trigger there. Don't have time to really get it on your forehand, I don't think. All right, so we get pressure on. We're in the power play again. Last minute of the game. Nothing to lose here. Back to Livy here. Livy's got a chance. Going to get a shot off. This is the goalie. Kenzie gets it. Other corner. Pivot tried to backhand it. Couldn't get much on it. There it goes right in front of the net, but there's nobody really there to get to it. Eloise takes it away. I guess it's over to Olivia here. She couldn't quite get a hold of it. Kenzie comes in there. Oh. And behind the net. 1 second to go here, and that's the end of the game. There you go. 2 wonderful scrimmage games there tonight on a Saturday night. And we'll see everybody the first weekend of New Year's for games.